Okay, so good day guys. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing you an easy way to create YouTube automations using n8n. Okay, so basically let's dive into it. First of all, you have to create your new project in n8n, workflow, personal. Now, let's go to our playbook. Now in YouTube automation, first we're going to do is you're going to open this sheet, this Google sheet. Mine is already open right here. Now this is list of the ideas I have, the captions I want, and everything I want for my video. You're not generating this thing on your own, you're using AI. And I dropped the prompt right here. Let's test it out. So basically you're going to copy this prompt, idea generation. You can change it to your own facts, what you want in your own application, but this is what I want in mine. So I'm going to paste it to ChatGPT and it's going to generate ideas for me. Now I copy these ideas and I'll paste it into this whole Google Sheet system. And if you look here, this video is already done. I've already created the automation for that one. So basically this is how it works. Now let's go back to the automation. The second thing we need to do is to set up our ChatGPT set up our OpenAI key. If you don't have an OpenAI key, you have to create one using OpenAI or OpenRouter. I go with OpenAI. The next thing is to create an account in jasonvideo.com. So you can go there and create an account. I think I already have an account there. Create an account. This is what helps us create our YouTube videos that you see, the YouTube faceless videos. Let us create these faceless videos. Now we'll come back to all this. Let's go to our new project. Now on opening the new project in n8n, you can come here and let me say name it YouTube. Sorry, YouTube 2. Create and you can rename your file. Next thing now is to create a schedule trigger. Now this shows the intervals you want to post your videos. If it's seconds, every minute, every week. For me, I'm going with every day. I'll post one video every day. So after the trigger, next thing I'm going to be doing is opening our Google Sheets. I'll find sheets here. The sheet in which we just created, I'll click on get rows in sheets. This sheet we just created right here with these details. Now remember I told you these are all generated by AI. I kept the prompts there into the file, which you're going to be able to see and copy. Now straight up, I'm going to open the YouTube automation. Now I've already connected my Google account. If you've not done that, you can just automatically connect it here and have it gains access into your Google Sheets and your documents, all of them together. Close, get rows, and now for rows I'll go for this is the name of the tutorial. You can see it's YouTube automation tutorial. I'll click on it and I'll add the sheet. It is sheet 1. Add sheet 1. Now I'm going to add a filter because we will not want all our ideas to be imputed into the n8n or every time for automations. We only want ones that are for production. Now the ones that are done cannot be placed in again because they've already been used. The ideas have been used to generate videos. So we're going to create a condition, and you can see it here, filter production status is for production. Filter one that their production status is for production, and give you return only one row per action for production. Let's test it out. It's gonna work. Okay, yeah, you can see it generated row 2. Since row 1 has already been created, it started from row 2, which is this. You can see it here, how I train chest every morning. I can go back there. How I train chest every morning. So this trigger, this is working. Now the next we're going to set up is our basic LLM chain. Now I'm going to come back to this our file like I created for you guys. Then you go down here, you copy this prompt right here and you input it into your n8n application. Change this to define below. Input it. You can see video title and video description. Now we're going to be adding the prompts right here. System prompts. I'll come here and I can copy this from start to finish. and I'll add it into here. You can make it an expression, open it, then you can add it here. This is telling the AI what to do. Said you're an expert in prompt engineering. This intro video, scene one, scene two. Explain the whole thing that the AI should do for our videos to make it look engaging and very nice. So after doing this, I come back here. I have to add a model. If you're using Open Router, you can use Open Router. We are using OpenAI. After clicking on OpenAI, I've already connected my account. If you've not connected your account, you can be able to click on credentials here, new credentials, and you place in your OpenAI API key and the maybe organizational ID if you want. For me, I've done all that, so there's no need for me to do it anymore. So I'll click on the use any model you want. I'm using ChatGPT for me. You can use anyone you want to use. So I come back down. Now for our output parser, we'll click on structured output parser. We remove this and we'll come back to the application and copy the output parser I was given, which is this. Every morning is a new battle, and just paste it in there. You can generate your own with AI if you want your own parser. You can generate any one you want, but this is mine. So I come back down and I paste it right here. This is the output parser I want. Then I go back down. Then I click on this. Let's test it out if the function is going to work. So let's see. Test out this thing. So I'm waiting for it to test out. And it's running. Let's say it takes a little bit of time. Okay, so you can see the output. It worked successfully. Every week begins with a new this, the image prompt for the video. It's generated it successfully. So after this, the next thing we're going to be doing is adding a Google Sheet. After this, we're going to be adding a Google Sheet. Let's put Sheets, and we're going to get rows. Now we are going to do the same thing for automation. We're using sheet 2, not sheet 1, using sheet 2. Now let's go back to our sheets. So now you can see that we have sheet 1 and sheet 2. Now sheet 2 has our audio files and our intro video files. Remember when I told you from the start that we're going to be using this J2 video dashboard. So now let's go back there. So basically you come to this movie template, and this is how we create stuff. Come to the movie template, you click on add new template, and when you add a new template, you come back here. This is how you edit it. You put, for first thing, you add an element, video element, add it. After video element, you come back to click on this video right here, you click on the source. If you have a video on your own, you can actually put the link or upload, but for me I don't have any, so I'll just go with one that comes in mind. I can put on motivation, or we're working on gym, so let's go with a gym image if they have one. Okay, so these gym images, so let's go with let's go with this. So click on it, scale to fit, and automatically it gives us a URL which we are going to copy. I will go back to our sheets and intro video, change this. These are intro video. I put this one instead. Then we'll go back to the JSON editor, cancel out here, click on audio, click on audio file, you add audio to, click on audio right here, click on source. So you click on source, you click on upload. You don't have any other video, so any other audio, so you can just upload your own audio by yourself. So let's wait, upload the file. So let me go down and look for my audio file, desktop downloads. Okay, this is my audio file right here. So I'll just click on open. So it's loading. Let's wait for it to load and upload. Okay, it has uploaded, so I'm going to be clicking on main. This is the file, and I'll save. Click on save. So you can come back here and copy the URL too, and you can also come back to our sheet and delete this. Sorry, delete this. Squeeze this. Delete this. Squeeze this. You can change yours. You can put anything that you want. So go back. Let's go back to our application right now. So we've already imported the file. You can add a filter to use final. So it can, if you're adding more than one audio files right here. But for me, I just put in the filter so you know that the only audio is using is the one that is ended up to use is final. You can see it here, to use final. So that's just the automation so that we won't have errors. So let's test this out. So you can see it gave us back the audio link, audio URL, and the introduction video. So this is working. Now the next thing we have to do now is the HTTPS request. So I'm going to click on HTTP request, and now we're going to make a post request. Now the post request, we come back here to this our link. You can see you're making a HTTP post request to this URL, which you copy. Let's go back here, paste it in. Authentication is going to be generic, and for authentication we put it on headers auth. Now if you've not connected your JSON account, when you create an account with this JSON2 video, it gives you an API key, which you can also get here. Let me just show you where you can get the file. You can get it here on your API keys side. So once you get an API key, you also have a credit. If you're not paying for subscription, you have a credit, and it limits the amount of videos you can create on this platform. So I think it's still gonna have 333 credits. I don't really know how much it takes per video you make, but let's continue. So we can click on this, the headers auth 3. That's my own link. If you don't have one, you can just add a credential and put the name and the API key right here. The name is going to be X. Look at it here, X API key. Look at it. It's right here, X API key. I'm going to be sending you guys this file so you can easily use it. So sorry. Okay, that's this. So I can also close this. Then I'll click on send body. Send body, and I'll click on using JSON. So with this now, I can come back here and copy this file. Note that you can basically use 11 Labs, which is you have a credit to the amount of audio you can create. I can use Azure, which is free. Anyone you choose to use, all has been provided for you. So you can use any one of your choice. So I'll go back to my automation. I'm using JSON and expression. Put the expression and just paste it in. So I have errors. Let me fix that. It's saying prompt is not defined. So if this does not show green like this, it means there's an error somewhere. So I'll go back here. Where's my basic LLM? And I'll just change the name from basic LLM to prompts. Prompts. Name. So it's to work right out the box. Let's check that. Okay, control video. No. Okay, so I just removed the last error, and everything's all green. Let's test it out. It's working successfully. So let's come out here. We're going to put a wait so that the time it takes for this basic LLM to generate the whole output, we are going to have a wait function. You can give it how many minutes. I think for now 1 minute is okay, and let's test it out. Yeah, it's working. 1 minute is alright. So now we are generating an output, but we can't see what we are generating, so we have to test that out. So We have to copy this and I'll paste it again and I'll link it to this. Let's see the output that is being generated, if it's generating or not. Let's open this. Then from post, we're going to make a get request, and we don't need this body again. So let's just give it to a using field below. Project equals to, let's check for project ID. Yes, project ID. Yes, project equals project ID. And let's check. Yeah, it's okay. Project equals project ID. So let's make a get request. Okay, so you can see how many scenes we've rendered. So far. You can see that an image is generating right here. So it's working. You can see it here, it's saying running, saying rendering scenes. So it means our function right here that is making the post request to the JSON to video, it's working successfully. This is what generates the faceless videos that is going to be posted on our YouTube channels. So this is working. So we're going to put a wait request. So before putting a wait request, we're going to put a switch request, a switch controller. Now in this switch, we're going to be adding rules. Now we're going to be putting with status. If status equals done, it should remain the stuff done. Add another rule. If status equals running, it should be named to running. Then add the last rule. If status equals error, to show error, it should rename to error. And this gives us status request, so we'll know what we're actually doing. Let's test it out. Execute data, and no output generated. Why is that so? Let's test that here. Error. Let's check. Because yes, this is working. Status equals done. Okay, I give spaces. So let's see. Okay, you can see that there's one video actually running here because the space I gave right here, that's why it did not show. There are two videos running, so you can see it right here. Running. Now if status equals running, we should make a wait. We should wait for it to run finish. So we'll put a 5 seconds time. For 5 seconds is alright. So it's running, so we should wait. We should call back this get function because it is running. So you should call back the get function and it should run completely. Okay. Call back the get function and run completely. If status equals done, it's going to do another function on its own. So it's giving us this error. Let's test this out. Okay, status equals done. You can see right here. Status equals done for this. Status equals done for this. So it's no longer running. So if status equals done, it should do another function, which is you should go back to the Google Sheets and instead of get to update rule, come back here for that YouTube automation update sheet 1. This sheet 1, and it will update two things. To update ID equals ID. You can come back and look for ID. Dot rules ID. Okay, ID equals ID. So remove idea, caption, this, that. Production status from it is on for production. So the production status will be updated to done instead. Then delete this, delete this. Final output is going to be equal to the request URL. This URL right here. Final output is going to be equal to this URL. That's the generated video URL. So I'm going to do this and let's test it out. I think it is working. So and I output is equal to that URL. The next thing we're going to do is to call a HTTP request. Now we're going to call HTTP request. Let's go back there. I'm going to be adding this. Let's show this like this and call the HTTP request. Now I'm going to still put that URL is going to be called to this final output. Is going to be called to final output. I'm going to be a get request. So let's try it out. So it wants to get the full video from here and get the full video from this URL, which is this assets, JSON, everything. So this for that. Now the next, now we've gotten the full video. Now we want to post it, and we are going to post it on our YouTube channel. So we're going to come back to YouTube and go to upload a video. Go back to upload the video. Now for the upload video, you can open this as view schema. You can view the schema. The title is going to be come to our Google Sheet we created. I think the prompt, yes, prompt. So sheets. Okay, yeah, sheets. So the first sheet, you can see the title is going to become the idea. That's this idea, how to train chest every morning. The category region, you can put any region. I'm in Nigeria, so I'll put my region as Nigeria. The category is like film and animation. You can leave this as that. You can add a description, which is this. What's the description? Yeah, description is caption, so we just put it under the captions. So you can connect to. I've already connected my YouTube account, so you can do that. You can connect to yours by clicking on this. And you have to put in your OAuth key, your client ID, and secret key. That's how you do it, so that you can connect to your account. If you need a video still on that one, I can also create a video on how you can do that. So let's test this out. So it should upload ID means this video is being uploaded or has been uploaded. It's been uploaded. So now once the video is being uploaded, we have to update our sheet to show that video has been uploaded. So how do we do that? We're going to come back here and put a sheet and click on update rules and tables. This is correct. Put on sheet automation to put on sheet 1. Then straight up, I'm going to be going to, after I put in that, we're going to go to where ID is ID. I'm going to look for ID, which is here. And publishing status, we're going to put it as done. It's publishing status. Where is it? Publishing status, we're going to put it as done because it has been published. For it to reach this stage means the YouTube video has been published. So let's put that done. Let's test it out. Done. So if you come back to our workflow, here, you can see that our second video has been done. That's been completed. Now if you go back to, let's go to and check our YouTube channel. YouTube. Our new channel. You can see 1 minute ago a video was generated. Let's check the video out. How I clean my chest every morning. Remember, that's the name of the idea we gave.
Every Monday, I embrace the iron, welcoming strength with open hands.
And that's how you create full automation with AI.
As I
And
lay back on the
n8n.
bench,
So that's how we create full prompt automation with n8n. Very simple to set up, easy, and just fun. Just playing around with tools and making